Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Welcome to our little afternoon thing. Sorry, started a little bit late, but they were moving beds here in this thing. I couldn't, still fixing things. It'll be a little bit noisy. Yeah, I got another room up here now. Up on the top of the mountain. Up there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jesus Srila Prabhupada 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Okay, feel a little another mood right now. Okay, let's see. Let's read from Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita? No, let's see. What do we read from here? Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Yeah. So anyway, I was singing there, and I was getting some plan, some way to coordinate certain things here. Okay, what I'm realizing is, what I like on the A team here are the preachers that have gone deep, really gone deep in their purification, and that heard that importance of that. Okay, so like Lalita and Govinda and some others, as they, I can't think off the top of my head, but those who are gone deep in their purification to be the preachers on that. And so like Johann, he has a bit of a following, I think Shamagori and whoever else. But if anybody's interested in a kind of a Vaidhi, pushing stuff down, not wanting to deal with things, speculate, because I don't want that on this thing. This is my group for this, and he can continue preaching, get his own preaching. There are Vaidhi Bhaktas out there, and they probably would be good, but like Shamaguri likes his preaching, very attracted, so she can, it's a good preaching for her. She's a kind of a Vaidhi mentality. And anybody else, you just you go there. But I would like people to hear from the deep preachers who respect the purification. I mean, he just doesn't believe it. I mean, what are you going to do? He's his own person, and he likes to talk, he likes to preach, and I think he should be able to do it. But he can do it. He can get his preach. TikTok and what's that other one that he does? And the other one, and also Facebook Live, and get a little following, and maybe it'll attract some Vaidhi Bhaktas. They're not like the people that I want to preach to are the ones who they get this word and it brings out the crap, and they're ready to deal with it. Him and Shamaguri, they're just not, they're not. It's not their level yet. Does that make sense there, Lalita? Does that sound like yeah, and because those who want to go deep, you can come here, and if you want, you can go, listen there. But there's, there is speculation there. because there has to be speculation. If you're not cleaned out, that's gonna be peppering in more. I mean, even when you're cleaning out, it takes some time. Yeah. Oh, yes. Just a second. I'll be right back. Chant. You can put the chanting on there. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Oh boy, I'm getting a new table and a bed upstairs. Yeah, so I don't know. We're just trying to figure things out so everybody can be accommodated, but I don't want to compromise either. And he believes what he believes. And I can get it. Like Shamaguri, she doesn't understand these things, and he also doesn't. And so, does that make sense? You can give some feedback here too. You guys are listening.
Well, yeah. My first reaction was, this was his first official video. I don't know about other videos that have been done in secret. I don't know. I saw Shamagori sharing one, was not available for me. Was it available for others? Was it the one of Johan or another? I cannot prove. I don't, but it's weird. But but it was his first video for everybody, and I didn't feel, oh, this is a video of somebody who is going through purification and who apologizes deeply towards the Guru for preaching against him for such a long time, for causing so much problems in the hearts of others, so many doubts from newcomers, etc., making the Sangha's life difficult. I'm sorry, that's my feeling. And that's not what I heard. It was finding excuses. You should, and if you want some explanations, watch those videos. Johan, can you explain yourself now when I wanted to ask things? And shut up, Lalita. You can hear it. Everybody can hear. Lalita.
Yeah. I mean, that's that level with, like, Shamaguri's like that too. If you say, no, it's just that level. It's just it's a vaidhi. They're not understanding how to process stuff because it's deep and it brings out the shadow side. They can't see the hypocrisy. And do you guys actually want that? I mean, you're going to get double messages. That's what I see when I listen to Johan. I see the double message. I see a Pharisee type thing, and I mean, do you guys want that? I mean, it'll be all glories to Gaur-Hari, but then there's I mean, I had a friend of 30 years like that, and and I had to like, because it would undermine this level of preaching. I mean, he can't help it. He believes what he believes, and she believes, but somehow we got to separate this thing because you're going to be getting this energy. So. But some people, it doesn't matter. It's just like Prabhupada knew. He started a thing for neophytes. He knew that. He said, association, you get together, you do the kirtan, external worship. He knew they were advanced. That's why he said, Chaitanya Leela's postgraduate. See, this is for people. People are not qualified to understand this here, but there's a process that the Lord has given me to help others get qualified. Quickly. So, and so Shamaguri and Johan and whoever else is likes that kind of stuff can gradually come to it. So we make it a little separated, like a little distance from that. Otherwise, you're gonna. It's all about association, man. If you associate with a person that is denying stuff and you're associating intimately with them, you're going to pick it up, man. We're like Prabhupada taught that you're like crystals. See, we're like crystals, and that's why Jesus said, "Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees," because there's some pride, there's some competition there, and there's subtle stuff, and it's not always put out. Just like I heard the reports, as soon as something, then you start talking in a Dutch language to kind of like discuss, that kind of stuff you don't need, Yeah, go ahead.
It was not that he was really talking secrets, but for me, I'm very open, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't give the impression to me that you have respect for your guru who told you, I'm going to watch your videos now. If you go live for the first time, you don't go in a language that guru doesn't understand. This is for me. And Janaki had the same feeling.
Yeah, yeah. See, see that part. That's the dark side of. We all can have stuff like, but you got to look at it. Otherwise, if you no, we don't want to look at no, we don't look at that. Let's start fresh. We start from zero, but you're carrying something that's not zero. You're carrying this stuff, and you just push it down. It's like just being a Vaidhi Bhakti, basically. Like Balaram did that with you too, basically. You don't say anything. See, the devotees that are deeper. They say that's how you get purified, is by the word that comes from the deep devotees that are purified. And if you're not worried, that means something's there and you're not ready to deal with it. So, hey, man, you kind of deal with the Vaidhis. They tell the difference. Look how many can't tell the difference here between the kind of preaching here and what they do in all ISKCONs and all these other groups. They can't tell. So Johan can preach to people like that. Yeah, Yamaguri can't seem to tell, so she likes him, because they vibrate on that level. They kind of hide from that deeper stuff, They don't tell, they don't expose, I have to get things from my spies about stuff, and say, hey man, you gotta get the truth somehow or other, man. Yeah. So okay, that's the way we'll deal with it. He can, because he likes to preach, and and people, still can go if they want, but it's up to you. If I see a problem from this, then we'll deal with it in a moment again. It's like, sometimes you experiment. We got this Facebook Live. This had never been before. This wasn't at Lord Caitanya's time, how to arrange everything. He would just, if you weren't on board, he said, hey, man, drag that person out of here. That's what he would do. Right? Drag that guy out of there. But we don't have to drag anybody, really, because we have Facebook, and we have technology, and we can arrange things a certain way. And so we try it like this. All right. Thank you so much. Gracias. Putting a table up there and a bed. Yeah, I'll show you later what it looks like. It's kind of like like a tower. Who's that one with the long hair? Ramboozle. I have to climb up these, like into a loft thing. I have to climb up, and then there's a room. I like places like that. I might put everything up there, and stay more up there. The higher the better.
Prepared for the adventure.
See what?
I say, Janaki, be prepared for the adventure.
Oh yeah. Janaki's coming, so we got two already, man. Yeah. Good. She booked her ticket. Yeah, so that's great. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, action. More like drama, new things, and travel. Maybe I can drag Amy over here somehow. She could use a little thing like that, something like this would be good for her. Rampuzel, yeah. Okay, so all right, I got that out. Let's see what else here. We'll read a little bit and then call it a night, I think. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Or Chaitanya Lila. Was that what I was reading that? Yeah, Madhya Lila. The cleansing of the Kundicha temple. That's a good one. Lalita, you read a little bit. Text. That's Madhya Lila, chapter 12.
Okay, thank you, Guru Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra. Jaya Gora Bhaktavrinda. Verse 1. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he washed and he cleansed the Gundicha temple with his devotees and associates. In this way, he made it as cool and bright as his own heart.
Yeah, you notice in this pastime, so the Lord is also he's in the heart. He cleans and makes it really bright and all that. But you notice he's not cleaning alone, is he? The devotees there, his intimate associates are cleaning. That's why you need the super soul and the devotee. See, the inconclusiveness is like when Johann was preaching this, like, no, all I need to do is chant. See, he still can hide. See, still can hide. You need the external manifestation to help and to clean that dirt. But how does that be clean? So cleans with this ecstasy. See, but then the water. Remember, this is Bhakti Lata B's teaching. The water, some of it's being diverted over into the false ego of politics. A little bit of lying, and a little bit of speculating, all this water is going there, right? So the Lord's trying to clean, but the thing is that you keep diverting the water and you don't know you're doing. You think, no, there's nothing wrong. And don't tell me anything. Don't tell me there's something wrong. Just keep letting it go on, right? Don't show me that I have hypocrisy in there. Don't show me I've got a little putana in there. Don't show me that I got a little stubborn demon in there. The demon of the donkey demon, ignorance. Don't tell me I got a little competition in there. I don't want to see it. And see, that's where hypocrisy comes. This repentance is just to acknowledge, see, this is, and you can let it go. Name the demons inside. Then you can let it go. Otherwise, the demons are running the show. And those are not the real friends of Krishna yet. That's the ones who try to come in and they act like real friends. See, so this is an obstacle that has to be taken care of, and until he acknowledges this, otherwise he still believes in purification. Still, still preaching the same thing. Cavalier, no apologies even. Like he gives this idea of this marriage thing. I ain't married to him. Sorry. We're not married yet. No, I don't marry that kind of stuff. I like frank devotees, deep devotees, clear devotees. you know, so like that. There are ways to go. That's why I say if you're a Vaidhi Bhakta and you can't tell the difference much, and you don't care about your consciousness, like some, I told them don't get the shot and they just stick it right in their arm. If you're that kind of devotee, go over there, fine. And if it gives me a problem, I'll just distance myself from you also, because I don't associate intimately with people who don't want to get purified and have another opinion, especially. Oh, Gohari's a little wrong there. He does. No. All I have to do is chant. He's still probably. I don't need anybody out to help me there. Hey, shut up, Lily. Don't say anything. Can you imagine? You tell her to shut up, and you think you're going to be my friend? I'm going to be married to you, and you tell a devotee to not to be. Hey, this is the Gundicha temple thing pastime. We go by the book here. We go by the book here. Yeah. We'll mess around, right? So what do you guys think? You guys are sitting there like bumps on a log. Okay, listen, I'm thinking of Lutu Babu all day. Lalita Babu. Luta Babu? Lalita?
Baba.
Okay, maybe
Lota Baba. It's her favorite story. It's a story about somebody who's cooking unconditionally his whole life long. And she's always talking about that story.
Yeah. She's there, yeah. Going to the chapel and going to get married. Right, that song. Yeah, and by the way, I'm here to marry you with Krishna, not to, I don't want to get married here. I don't need any marriages here, right? We know who our beloved is. Yeah. Okay, what else we got here? All right. Yeah, continue there, Lalita.
Oh glories to Gaura Chandra. Oh glories to Nityananda. Oh glories to Advaita Chandra. And all glories to all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, headed by Srivas Thakur. I beg their power so that I can properly describe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have the empowerment of the devotees and the mercy of the Lord and the devotees, the blessings of the devotees to describe things. Otherwise, you'll describe it in a way that's not according to the vision of the revealed scriptures. I want this. I want people that are, really gone deep and they understand, like the thing, yeah. Oh. The full range, and then you become a really good preacher like this. Okay? That's all that's lacking in Johann is the depth, and that'll come when he knowledge. Same thing with Shamaguri. Oh, speak of the angel. Yeah. So is when the depth comes, and the depth comes, then you start to see all these things. You become very, it's very important. Yeah. So to get you up to speed, I think you just probably came, Shamaguri, is we're going to have Johann, preaching his own, you make his own group. It's so easy. Make your own group, and whoever wants to follow that preaching, his preaching. It just lacks the depth that I want. I want really deep, experienced devotees here preaching, and the ones who understand the depth of not only getting ecstasy, but getting the dirt out and not keeping it around and stuffing it down. And, so yeah, so you and whoever else wants to, you can go on his channel and preach there. And I'm just going to keep this for the more experienced devotees, the deeper ones, like Lalita and the one you did. Yeah, are you guys friends still there, Lalita? Or?
Shamakuri unfriended me, Guru Maharaj.
Oh,
So I
okay. So you're
blocked
not.
her. She can wait
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
few months longer now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
not
You
possible.
see, you don't understand. You know, you see advanced devotee here, and so here they can also go there if they want, because it's like a see on the level of Vaidhi Bhakti, like in ISKCONs and all these other groups, they don't deal with the depth of this purification, and Johan's not quite ready for it either. And I see that in his preaching, and that's not the level here. This is for people who want to go deeper or can have the capacity. He doesn't, and you're a little bit like that too. And so, you like his preach. That's why you vibrate. Birds of a feather flock together. So, like new devotees, like ISKCON persons who can't handle this, it might be a place for you guys, because you can't tell the difference between advanced devotees enough and the more neophyte ones. So, and you can say, well, no, I understand. No, no. When you understand, you act that way. You'll only want to hear from advanced devotees. You won't like speculation. Now, that's an advanced devotee. See, that's a strong woman. See, you're still in process, and you'll get there. You just tie yourself to the mast, and do what you got to do. So we got Facebook here. We can make these kinds of arrangements, which I think is pretty awesome. That way he can, because he likes to preach, and he can have his preach. Maybe some people who can't take this level will go there. Because this is confrontive. It is. Yeah. See, Lalita's went through a lot of stuff. Govinda's went through a lot of stuff, deep stuff, and Johan from the very beginning is, I don't need to, right? Hasn't it always been that? No, I don't. There's nothing there. I have a way to do it. My idea is different than Gohari's, but that's okay, right? Madhusudana, same thing, right? We have different ideas. So yeah, fine. I guarantee you Madhusudana will be over there, right? No problem. Yeah, he'll be the first one in line.
Yeah. Who will be there immediately? Shamagori and Madhusudana.
Yeah. So you're starting out with at least 2 followers. Who else? You don't know. Who knows? Maybe Eric will go over there. I don't know. Anybody else who likes to take on that don't care. You don't. I mean, I only eat organic. That's just the way I am, man. You can't put new wine in an old wineskin. You can, but it has to force out the dirt. You can't put it in there and divert this bhakti energy, which he's doing and others can do, into the anarthas, into the speculation, into the politics, into the hiding, into the slipperiness, into the Pharisee stuff. That's what he's doing. See? And I sorry, just can't go here. I mean, we're here for people to go deeper. She says she hasn't unfriended you. So maybe she did?
She unfriended me, yeah. And I asked for advice to Freddie to be sure. Yeah, she unfriended me. Yeah.
So yeah. Well, let's see. You know how you can tell? All you have to do is, why don't you do that now? Do
it's
a search.
Not my friend list.
No. Go to the search bar in Facebook, the little thing, and just type in her name, Gadroom. See, just type in her and see if it comes up. If it doesn't,
I did it 20 times. It doesn't come up.
Oh, you did? It doesn't come up?
Of course. I did
it. Maybe it's I don't know, it could be a mistake or something. I don't know. Maybe. Could it be a mistake, you think? No?
I have been really asking Freddie, is this true? How can she do that now? Yeah, but yeah, I saw there was a lot of resistance from the first talk I had with her. I thought I will unblock her and we will have a nice talk, and I will explain why I blocked her, why Janaki blocked her, but she's not interested. And there was immediately a fight. So actually,
you see, so Shamaguri, and it's okay. You are who you are, and you can handle what you can handle, just like Johann. And so we just have to work with that. If you like what we're doing, and him too, they like what we're doing, you hang, stay, and that's part of being a Vaishnava, is learning to know how close you can come to the different individuals and how much distance you need to kind of put your foot on the gas sometimes and take it off. That's maturity. All devotees have to do that. And sometimes you have to give a little more. I'm trying to give respect from a little more distance, and also to protect those who are ready for some a little deeper stuff. But everybody, we can make a place for everybody in a sense. I think so. I think we can do it. So I'm trying experiment. Lalita blocked me so I can understand. She is above my level. So sorry.
She's
So
all above my level.
she's so above. Oh, yeah. So why did you block her? What was your purpose?
Well, um, because I showed her that she bullied Lalita Madhava, and I expect that she would ask, "Oh, did I really?" I will call Alita Madhava and apologize or have a little talk about it. But she's denying that for days and days. This is a whole politic now here in the Sangha because I
Uh-huh.
said to her that. And it's not the first time that she does it. It's not for that one time. So
Yeah.
she has that tendency to be verbally very aggressive. And yeah, uh, for Lalita Madhava, he can't defend himself. He
Hmm.
can't defend you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you are verbally aggressive and you write to him, fuck, 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 to in his, what do you want? How do you want to continue like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
write that to him without any reason because you. Eh? Do something about it instead of defending each other now and making block to Lalita, because Lalita is saving the Sangha. Lalita is protecting the Sangha against speculation, and now everybody is friend. All the weak ones start to Lalita. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I don't care. I really don't care, but I block. Simple, and I protect myself because I have something to do here.
I am not denying everything, she says. The cheese went to shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Let's
anyway,
listen now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, it's all temporary, the blockings and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. And so when you
Call
deal,
Lalita Madhava. Call
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah,
Be
yeah,
humble and call him. That's
yeah.
all.
Sim called me a bitch, and I blocked him. Uh huh. Yeah. So we got. So we'll play blocking games. So.
She would never block somebody. No, he did not say fuck you, bitch. He did not say fuck you, bitch. Finally, Anke, you will call him. Yeah, that would have been the reaction weeks ago, and not making a whole politic about that, and then making, oh my God, what has that been? Oh my God, denying, denying, denying.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we'll just do what you. So you got the blocking mechanism. If you have to block certain devotees it's all temporary, until things can, just do it. Hey, when Prabhupada was here, you think it was any different? When Prabhupada was here, the same kinds of things would happen, and he finally ended up saying, you can even find it in a purport. If you don't think there are pure devotees in this sangha, in his sangha, then you can just keep company with the spiritual master. You know, so basically that's because devotees sometimes would fight and then get too close. Like I told Lalita, maybe take a little more distance
That's
from
why I
different
blocked her.
devotees. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that too. But also, you go physically over there, and it becomes too much. And Lilith, because they have their stuff, and then it's like, and then you have to go to extremes because of getting too close at that, and it's there, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, if you're on a spontaneous level, even Lord Chaitanya taught this. You know, it's all in these books. It's amazing, actually. He said on the different level devotees, say like on a more Vaidhi or a person trying, you know, somewhere in that realm, and you're a spontaneous devotee, ecstatic, you pay your respects at a distance because of the different levels. And that distance can be this close or this close or this close,
Yeah.
depending on the person. That's
Oh, yeah.
part of the learning. Yeah, that's part of the learning. So if you go all the way out too close and you get all burnt out and all that, and get arguments and all that, well, you obviously went too close. And that's part of the teaching too, you know, is part of learning, you know. We're learning many things here, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't believe me. I don't, you know, I do believe you or don't believe you. I don't know, you know, I don't know. You know, this is between you and her. This particular situation. Why put me in there that I don't, I didn't say I, you know, I don't know if it's just some fluke. I don't know if you made a mistake. I don't know if
I will
something.
make pictures and I will
Yeah,
send them
no,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. So that's between you two, man. It's your relationship, you know. In a relationship with you, I deal with, you know, and this is how I'm dealing with it. Like with Johan, I said, okay, you know, you want to preach and you got this, and I see this stuff in there, and you don't want it to come out. You want it to circulate around and kind of put it in the preaching, you know, which is the energy goes out on that. And to me, that's a contaminant, and you don't want to look at it. Oh, well, I'm sorry, man. It's not. We just have to make an arrangement here. You can deal with people who can't see that stuff, you know, and or don't want to deal with it. Freddie says we are such a nice blocking family, but it's all temporary till the conflicts. Yeah, yeah, you know. So we do, you know, it's just being practical. That's all. Krishna gave us Facebook to, you know, you know, let's use it. We are. I love Lalita, really, but she shows me the hard way. So sorry, Lalita, but also thank you. Well,
Yeah, don't make a fight from a little remark. I just said you the truth. You took him you bullied him and you made a completely different story. The story that you told the boys and that you sent to me is not the truth. I said, Lalita Madhava, have I been dreaming? He said, Lalita, every word you spoke was you represent everything that happened.
yeah,
So every detail.
yeah. Okay, so Shamaguri says, I'm not preaching here nowhere. I just come to listen. Okay, fine. You know, that's just come to listen. You know, come to listen. And this is part of what we talk about. You know, it's kind of like a little, you know, it's just being real and honest. That's all. You know, and airing out things a little bit, getting things a little organized, and you know, so we can. All right, what else? Go ahead, read it, read it, read another verse.
Yeah. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he returned from his South Indian tour, Maharaj Prataparudra, the king of Orissa, he became very anxious to meet him. The king sent a letter from his capital, Kataka, to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, entreating him to obtain the Lord's permission so that he could go and see him. He
Yeah,
replied,
we read a verse this morning, and that Brahma said. He said, "Those who tolerate their reactions to their karma, you know, and continue to worship you in association of devotees, see, become bona fide candidates for your mercy." See, so that is so what's happening here. And Sarvabhauma quoted the same verse, maybe even in this chapter coming up later, or some other chapter. Um, that same verse that Lord Brahma said, you know, those who tolerate their karma and the reactions and reactions, because that's what you get here. If you're unhappy here, this is some reactions. Not nobody's at fault, or it's just a reaction that you're getting, that you're experiencing, like this. But this, we all got to go through something, and so you become a bona fide candidate for the mercy, the full mercy. The full mercy is a very intimate relationship with the Lord. See? Though, so those who left, like Mahavirya and Christina and others, see, they didn't tolerate. They stop at that point and go, because it's easier that you can hide in the darkness, not here. I mean, look, what do you think this energy is that comes upon us every day? This is the bright light of God, the truth. See, it comes upon us. And even here, something, people pick up the ecstasy and they say, well, I don't want to see that darkness. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to be aware. Let me push it aside. I'm not ready for it. Okay, well, it is what it is. See, and you'll continue to get reactions. You'll wonder, it's a false ego. It's Vallabhabhata he kept wondering, why am I unhappy here amongst the devotees? Why do I keep getting these reactions? What is this? Why don't they understand me? They it's like he couldn't figure it out because of the false ego. See, but gradually you become purified to see these things. What is in the way? What'd she say?
Here are no Vaidhi devotees in our Sangha. We are on different levels of understanding, dear Govinda Dasa.
Here are no Vaidhis. Oh, yeah, there are some Vaidhis still.
Do you actually know what a Raganuga Bhakta is?
Yeah, well, actually, she's a Raganuga Bhakta in a sense, and others too. Raganuga is you get this way of worship. You may not be able to do it. You may not be able to engage in it, but you like it. You like the devotees who are ecstatic. That's Raganuga. Spontaneous devotion is the next stage. See? That's when you get the result of this association and the purification, and tying yourself to the mast, even though all this, like, why are they treating me like this? Vallabhabhata, he had a hard time. It's like, why are they treating me like this? Why don't they want to hear from me? Why don't they unsee? See, it's a false ego there. This part of being broken out. Yeah. So Raganuga Bhakti is, if you like what we're doing, this way of worship and ecstasy, there you go. You're a candidate. You still may have Vaidhi tendencies, but still, that's all the thing. You can go. That's how you come from the Vaidhi to this platform of Raganuga quickly. Otherwise, that shadow side will stay your whole life. See, this is an opportunity to gradually get in touch with it. It might be painful a little bit, but that will stay with you. You just have that hypocrisy. You won't be able to get over it on that level because your gurus are usually hypocrites too. They still got that hypocrisy. How can you get over that if your guru hasn't gotten over it? See? So, yeah. So everything's on course. Tie yourself to the mast. Okay, I used to come here after work and listen to Lalita in replay. I sometimes, being rude, say stupid jokes, but listening to Lalita makes my day. So please forgive my faults. I am just a simple postwoman who was bitten by a dog. Wow, that was painful.
Well, you shouldn't apologize to me, really, but to the person that you hurt very deeply.
Who is that?
Lalita Madhava.
Okay, yeah. If you can win over his heart, you'll win over hers. So yeah.
Oh, and he's very forgiving, He's very, very forgiving.
Yeah. So if you, so I think that you found a way. She showed you the path. Yeah. Is there a path for Shamaguri you see yet? Anything that she can do?
I need to think about it.
Okay, well, okay, you're in process there, Shamaguri. Yeah, yeah, just hang in there, everybody. And we're doing the best we can. Everybody, yourself, everybody. Let's give everybody a hand. Yay! We made it this far. We have a few little things to iron out, but we're here and we're moving on deeper, in different ways and all these different plans that the Lord is doing. I will call him. I love and I know John for a long time. Whoa, yeah, you're welcome. Just hang in there, everybody. We'll make it. We'll make it together. We carry. You know what Jesus said? Those who want to follow me must carry their cross. So we carry our crosses. Keep going forward. Yeah. It gets
I
lighter.
forgave you, Shamaguri said. I was asking Lalita so many times to forgive me already, but I forgave you all the time. I forgave you every time, but you always start again.
Yeah.
You never stop.
It'll get there. The forgiveness will get deeper. The forgiving. Just takes time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on top of the things. So
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's good enough now. My friends, thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the morning. And have a great day. Hare Krishna.